This was our travel day. We stopped in St. Louis, Missouri to see the arch. We stopped at a lookout point to see the arch, and it was a really good spot. It was neat to see the scenery change as we drove through different states to see how different they look. Hiking to the natural bridge. Right now we're on top of the natural bridge, which is crazy. We're so high up. We have to stay in the middle because the edge is scary. I'll show you guys a video below it too, so you guys can see how high up we are. We're going through Fat Man Squeeze, so it's a little tight, so you have to yell to see the video. Come here. It's cooler in here.
She is skinnier than the cameraman.
Oh, are you hugging it?
Yeah.
Okay. We were just way up there. The view was insane. It was beautiful. We ordered an apple cider malt, which was delicious. We did a tour of the Gorge underground. So basically we did the tour where we were in a boat with some other people. There was a bunch of trout in the water underneath of not exactly a cave, but it kind of looked like you were underneath the cave. Our tour guide was very knowledgeable. We also saw a waterfall on a different path that we hiked. There was kids going down it as a water slide, which looked pretty fun. I've gotten asked if we went to the Kentucky Derby, which no, we did not, but we did learn a lot about different kinds of horses.
Emma's gonna try. See if she gets too scared. Aww. You could probably still go up. You probably do it. Emma's gonna do it. Go. Do it. Do it. Do it now. Look, he wants you to pet him.
Tells us that somewhere along the Arabian Peninsula, Bedouin tribes bred their horses to be effective for long.
Competition grounds. As you can see, they're gearing up to run something this week. It is Junior Hunter Finals, and that is a national level competition. At its busiest, the park can hold up to 5 horses.
Now, this ancient breed emerged out of the cradle of civilization to spread its influence around the world. Here's the Arabian horse. His name is Volari. Now, legend has it that the creator took a handful of southerly winds as a prestigious war horse and spread to the New World thanks to a 15th century Spanish law that required at least a dozen Spanish horses to accompany Spanish blood, owing at least to...
She's drinking water dramatically. This big kahuna.
We took a photo shoot because one of our goals is to take a photo shoot in all 50 states. We visited the Ark Encounter, which is a replica of Noah's Ark. It made it more real to me seeing just how large the size of this boat was and how they made it. They made it with 3 different levels. So we spent quite a bit of time here reading the signs and walking around. Sorry. No, they don't have real animals inside the Ark, but they do have a zoo outside of it. We're hiking on the Mammoth Cave trails. Spotted a wild animal in its own habitat. Now turn your brightness all the way up because we're in a cave and it's about to be real dark. We also can't have flash on in the cave. So it's gonna be harder to see some of this next footage. This is the biggest cave I've ever been to.
Wow.
It's massive. We're doing the historical tour. It's around 2 miles and a bit over 500 steps. There are areas that we have to duck and squeeze through.
Found a tight squeeze.
Found it.
You're filming stuff?
Hello. Here and there.
Come on in here, go ahead, have a seat. This is my Q&A stop. I will say if any questions are about this room and the rulers, the markers off the side, I'll talk about that once everybody's down here.
Is that it? Really wet.
Our whole group to kind of make their way back up here. Any other questions, curiosities that you guys have, feel free to ask those. If you just want to catch your breath too,
I think it's just the sun. There's a flower over there. Yellow room, green room. There you go.
We are driving back to Nebraska after our Kentucky trip, which was so much fun. So we're gonna do a little quick interview about a reflection on our trip. So Kurt, what was your favorite place we ate at?
My favorite place that we ate at was the Miller House, which is where we ate last night. It was a little more expensive, but it was like, it was a really cool restaurant. It was like inside this old home. I got this cordon bleu dish, and that was really yummy. There was a lot of, we got like a southern sampler plate as an appetizer, and there's all these crazy like fried green tomatoes, and I don't know, there was like a fried grits thing too. A bunch of stuff we don't normally eat, so that was all fun to try too. But that was really good.
My favorite was the Miguel's Pizza at Red River Gorge because they had gluten-free pizza and they just had so many different options, and we were tired from hiking, so I think everything just tasted better then as well. What was your favorite activity we did on our trip in Kentucky?
My favorite activity, they were all super close. Like, I mean, I enjoyed everything that we did. But I think I'm gonna go with our hike area to Natural Bridge. We had to hike way up into the sky, it felt like. Yeah, that view on top of the bridge was really special.
So mine is also the same. Mine is the Natural Bridge hike we did at Red River Gorge. It was beautiful. You go up on a hike that's a little bit harder than we thought it was going to be because
we didn't pay attention to the elevation at all.
There's an elevation gain. That's how much?
Oh, it was like almost 600 feet, I think.
So it was steep and there's parts that were a little slippery. So then you go up, you go through what's named Fat Man Squeeze, so it's a little tight and it's only one way. You go up and then you go onto the bridge and you have to stay in the middle because you don't want to be by the edge because you're high up and the view is just beautiful. I've never seen anything quite like that before. So that would also be my favorite. It was actually our first activity we did.
Yeah, it was also nice because we'd been in the car all day the day before, so we were itching to do something.
So the view was well worth the hike and it paid off.
Emma, I have a question for you. My question is, which activity that we paid for was most worth the money that we spent on it?
Okay, let's see if we have the same answer here or not. I'm gonna say our Mammoth Cave historic tour because it was worth it because it was so cool. It's the longest cave system in the world and we paid, what did we say, $60?
I think one ticket was like $25-ish.
Yeah, which isn't bad.
It might also depend on which tour you do in terms of the cost. I don't know.
That's true. And our tour was 2 hours long. It was 2 miles. Our tour guide was very knowledgeable and we had a good group that we went with. Also, there were tons of people, like over 100 people on our tour, but I thought it was fine. We stayed towards the front. So I would say the Mammoth Cave tour was well worth it just because of how cool it was and the ticket prices weren't bad either. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna go with the same. Just because it was on, $25 and it's a totally unique experience and we were there for a long time and we learned a lot and it was just fun. There's lots of other tours, so like, I don't know, like maybe other ones would be even, better value or worse value, but that was definitely, that was worth spending money on.
That's something, if we were to go back to, we would go back to it and do a different tour because there's so much of the cave to explore and they said not even all of it has been explored yet, which is insane.
There's like almost 500 miles of cave, but like the part that they toured, they said was like 12 miles.
That's crazy.
And it still felt huge, so.
Right. I thought Kurt's answer would maybe be the horse park that we went to because we paid around $55 combined, like for both of us it cost $55 and it gave us a 2-day pass, which we didn't realize we didn't really need 2 days for it.
That was fun to learn about horses. I think if you were really into horses, that would be up there in terms of value. I mean, the other things we paid for were the Gorge underground and that was fun.
The boat tour was also really cool. Yeah. That was definitely up there as well.
Noah's Ark was very unique, but it was also the most expensive, so that one's kind of hard to judge.
Yes. The boat tour guide, he was also very knowledgeable and he grew up in the area and he said he used to sneak in as a kid around the area too, so that was also cool. It was just so different to learn about that as well.
To tell you what though, hiking's free, so I mean there's plenty of places to hike, so.
Yes. Visit Kentucky, it's beautiful. We met a lot of kind strangers along the way. Thank you for being so good to us, Kentucky. Hopefully we'll be back one day.